The Vanishing Hitchhiker. The cold Utah morning clung to my skin like a second layer as I scraped frost from my windshield. Spring in the Rockies was a liar. All sunshine in forecasts, all ice in reality. My breath fogged the glass as I worked, the rhythmic scritch of the ice scraper, the only sound in the empty parking lot of my apartment complex. Out here, west of the railroad tracks, the neighborhood was more suggestion than reality, just a handful of houses scattered like afterthoughts between the oil refineries. I checked my watch, 9:15 a.m. If I didn't leave now, I'd be late for my shift at the accounting firm downtown. The usual route was blocked, some accident being cleaned up on Highway 89, so I turned onto the backroads through the industrial park. This was the kind of place that didn't so much wake up as it thawed, the diesel trucks coughing to life, while the occasional sedan like mine slipped between them like a ghost. The road dipped over a small hill, train tracks embedded in the asphalt. That's when I saw him. A copper-colored Datsun 280Z, vintage late 70s, parked haphazardly on the shoulder, hood propped open. A man stood beside the driver's door, hands shoved deep into the pockets of a tan leather coat with a wool collar. Even from a distance, I could tell he was big, 6 feet, maybe taller, with the solid thickness of a man who'd worked with his hands. His hair was a dark, greasy sweep straight out of Saturday Night Fever, and his mustache looked like it had been groomed with military precision. I slowed down, rolling my window partway. "You need help?" He didn't respond, didn't nod, didn't wave, just stared. His eyes were the worst part, flat, empty, like doll eyes glued into a face that hadn't decided yet whether to smile or snarl. A cold finger traced my spine. Something was wrong here. I was the kind of guy who always pulled over four-stranded motorists. Kept jumper cables in my trunk, a spare gallon of coolant, even a tire iron though that was more for self-defense than repairs. But this time, my foot hovered over the gas pedal. The man's head tilted slightly as I passed, tracking me like a security camera. I didn't stop. In my rearview mirror, he didn't move. Just stood there, hands in pockets, watching me go. At work, I told my boss, Mark, about it over coffee. He was ex-military, a guy who'd seen combat in Desert Storm. When I finished, he set his mug down so hard the coffee sloshed. "You didn't get out?" "No." "Good." His knuckles were white around the mug. "That industrial park's empty on weekends." No reason for a broken-down car to be there 2 days in a row. I froze. I didn't say it was the weekend. Mark's face went carefully blank. "You didn't have to." That night, I took the same road home. The Datsun was gone. No oil stains, no broken glass. Just empty asphalt glowing under my headlights. The next morning, Saturday, I took the long way to work. The industrial park was a graveyard. Even the gas station was closed, its neon sign dark. And then I crested the hill. The Datsun. The man. Same spot. Same coat. Same dead stare. This time, as I approached, his hand slid from his pocket in slow motion. He didn't wave so much as point. His arm stiff, fingers splayed like a traffic cop's. His mouth moved, but the words were swallowed by the growl of my engine. Then he stepped into the road, directly in front of my car. I swerved, my tires screeching. In the mirror, I saw him pivot smoothly, watching me flee. Not angry, not surprised, just observing. I called the police from a payphone. This was before cell phones were everywhere. The officer who took my report sighed. "You're the third call this month about that guy. We've patrolled. Never find anything. What about the gas station?" I pressed. There's cameras. Cameras face the registers, not the road. He hesitated. But between you and me, that station's been closed on weekends since '98. I never saw the Datsun again. But sometimes when I'm driving at night, I'll catch a glimpse of something in the mirror, a flash of copper, a tan coat, and my hands lock on the wheel. Because I know one day he won't just stand there. He'll be closer,